It's lunchtime right now. So I believe, I feel that this must be the end of my studies. And I would like to explain what it is first. So, been meditating for a while now. Before I did a lot of law of attraction, mind power, but I got to the stage where my thoughts weren't really manifesting how I wanted them to be, and I developed a realization that I was an introvert, and at the same time before I'd studied meditation, but this was when meditation became a part of my life. So yeah, the introversion was really hard because, I wanted to kill myself. Just because I felt like an alien. Like I just felt like there were so few I couldn't find any other introverts, and the whole world was run by extroverts, and it made us feel like there was something wrong with us. And we had no voice, no say, and whatever we did say, people thought was crazy because they didn't see it that way. And this made me suicidal because what kind of world do you want to live in? Where you introverts maybe make up about 30%, but I'm a specific introvert, the quietest type of introvert. I make up 0.04% of the population. So I just felt like the world was against me. It was different. I just got sick and tired of all that, listening to all that bullshit. So it made me want to kill myself. So I started meditation, and then as I got more and more into my meditation and reading, and I started to realize that it's possible to just let go of everything and just meditate and enjoy like the simple things in life, like the smell of the air, the grass, the sound of the birds, the feeling of life, and just to be conscious, which helped me to not think, and it really felt good because I didn't have to worry about what was going on. I just left my whole life. And, I was quite set on going to India to just meditate. Even Tibet, I was going to go find a little cave in the mountain and meditate forever, for the rest of my life, and fishing and sleeping and just trying to enjoy life. But through all the meditation, I started to uncover things, and I realized I couldn't just sit and meditate anymore. There was through the meditation, I had an ability to do things, and the more I meditated, the more my ability to do things became greater, and I started getting answers, and I even got to the stage thinking maybe I can overcome being an introvert. And then I got to the stage where I was like, okay, I can overcome becoming an introvert. Then I got to the stage where I was like, I'm definitely overcoming this. And times were hard because I really wanted it to happen, but it was like taking a long, long time. I was like living like I had overcome this. And then something would set me off, but I knew the feeling that I had, knowing that I'd overcome it, was just so like, that's what life's supposed to be about. So anyway, so the meditation's taken a long, long time, and studies, being through the mind, chakras, all parts, reality, everything, other people, using whatever I could and learning. But now, this is my final lesson, and this is what it is. Consciousness is the most important thing in life. God is the most important thing in life. But in order to be with God and live with God, you have to be conscious. That is how God wants us to live, is to be conscious. So the meditation's great, you become conscious. You're like listening to the sounds, you're watching your mind, you observing your emotions. You're just becoming as conscious as possible. There's just consciousness everywhere, all throughout your body. Every part you can imagine. Your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your brain, your mind, your hair, your feet, your body, your environment, the world, the sun, the universe, your spirit, your soul, everything. You just become conscious of everything. So that's consciousness. Okay? But then you get something even more beautiful than consciousness, and that's called superconsciousness. So people talk about transcendental meditation. So what basically this is about transcending consciousness. To become super consciousness. So it's all about transcending time. So if I'm conscious and I'm listening to the birds and the sounds, they are all still part of time. So in order to become super conscious, you have to transcend time. So what that means is living in the present moment. So that is all about becoming intensely conscious of the now. So instead of getting distracted by the sounds of the birds, they're great, you can do that, it's good for your consciousness, it's great. But instead of getting pulled away by everything, you become so intensified in the now. You don't get sucked away by it. You keep coming back to the now. You don't attach yourself to anything. You hold on to consciousness in its finest form, which is now, and that's called super consciousness. That's what Zen is. It's all about walking on the razor edge of the present moment. And this is the only way to change your subconscious mind, because it is part of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is connected to everything. This is who you truly are. This is your soul. This is your soul. You have your spirit, which is even more important. Your spirit is the most important. God is spirit. Spirit is everything. It's the heartbeat of creation. Everything comes from spirit. But in order for you to operate from your soul and create things, because you want to become limitless and content and happy, to transcend your conscious mind and play with your subconscious mind and do whatever you want to do. Everything's in your subconscious mind, but your subconscious mind works on time. It doesn't work on time, but the events stored in your subconscious mind are all stored as memories with time on it. So in order to transcend your ego and become limitless, you have to become present. And then you can do anything. And Jesus did talk about this. That's what his whole teaching was about. The presence of God. That's why the Bible is spirit. Because God was present during that time, which made the book important. Okay.